Deeply Awake Chats 2017 by Kathy Vick. Not sure what I'll call this. But, I think I'm going to call it Grandma is Here. I talked most recently about a synchronized event. I don't know if what happened to me last night is part of that. It felt awful personal to me. And oftentimes, what I find is that these highly personal, really super personal meditations and experiences, and they all, I can assure you, are on all levels, so they are intimate and personal. What's fun is to then go exploring and playing in my reality and finding that in my frolicking, yes, that particular night, there were dreams or visions, or after that, things changed, or yeah, and I can expect that there's going to be people today in my reality dinging me saying, whoa, do you feel it? Yeah, I do. I'm not who I was yesterday. I am more. I had quite a day yesterday. There's a 45-minute recording preceding this one, explaining a little bit about what I did and saw and came to understand. I come to you now more synthesized and more ready to explain. The simple truth is what I have been repeating but refusing to own. I'm a planet worker. I have access to the collective. As I'm talking to you right now, I'm seeing the earth and, well beyond that. And within my own cells, all at once. Far from being a freak of nature or a compilation of diagnoses. I'm a living, breathing, energetic master. A master of expression. And although it's hard for the psyche to truly believe it, and we'll work on that, a master of divine love. That's my reality. All I have to do is just look at these tapes. All I have to do is look at the 5 years that I put into this project. And what has been explained. To know it's true. What does that mean? I was told last night, you're ready, we have a gift. They showed me the geometrics. They led me through a meditation that I participated in and helped design. And I came to understand. It's really okay to walk around like a human angel. It's really okay to not resonate with the pain I see around me, to not identify that as mine. It's not. I am its witness. I am its lover. I am its grandmother. These meditations I had, they came after reviewing certain recordings, which are highly coded. I've always known that. And events that were singular and cosmic. I referenced the something big that happened, that recording, in that event in May. So, there are a lot more people who are not going to understand than who can, who do, who want to, who will. That's all right. That's the game afoot. That's why this is an historical document. Not because it's even that unusual, but because in time, and because of what's to come. It will be seen as vital, helpful, and way clearing, energetically. I find myself in a position in my daily life where there is a lot of time for quiet contemplation and freedom of expression within certain parameters. It's not usual for me to have this level of activation happen at night, come to in the morning and not write it down. But anymore, I'm not afraid of losing it. Funny, but I instead have the opportunity to live it out and to reflect upon it in simple longhand. So, whatever isn't captured, the square that was made with my shoulders and my hips, the geometrics that bloomed from that, and the life-changing messages which preceded and followed it. Well, I have time to capture them lovingly, beautifully, and personally. But I come to you today ready to receive this role, a role that I was informed about in 2013. Oh, my heart. Whew. When I was a new blue-skinned visitor here. When I took that first step in physical form on Gaia, knowing what was to come, and just have never stopped walking. And now I don't have to walk apart anymore. I am that. I am a grandmother. I'm an old soul. I help seed this earth. I taught others in Lemuria. I've always known this. I've taken on many forms, one of them a physician, and still with that appellation, Magartha, grandmother. I remember. I have remembered. I've been remembering. To be this full. To be this happy. To have this much gratitude. To be this in love with my Creator. Either you're able to be around this or you're not. That's got nothing to do with me. It's got to do with you. I realized last night the off-puttingness, how I don't see much, I don't say much that didn't taboo, really. I don't really recognize some of the taboos that everybody else quakes under, and I open my mouth and I speak. And I'm so happy I do. And yes, I am honest, and you know why? It's because I don't resonate with this stuff anymore. So they were laughing with me last night about that. Yeah, there's a reason why I'm so incontinent in my speech. I don't recognize the taboos that a lot of other people, function under. And yeah, it's like walking around verbally free because I'm internally free. Well, that shakes people up. Just that. Well, you can do that? Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. I can have whatever thought I want. So can you. And thinking leads to, I don't know, physiologic states. So it's really up to you how you want to feel. Today I feel integrated in a brand new way, and the geometrics that were given to me last night certainly helped. Very solid, and of course rooted in the 4, and with the 8 chakras running so nice and smooth, and then on top of that or through it, that my whole meditation started not with a chakra 7 or an 8 base chakra system. I just kept seeing these 24 spinning balls of energy. What do they look like and how do they work? And as soon as I saw them and felt them within, as soon as they were in the right place within my consciousness, did I go places. It's nice to own it. It's nice to not have the same motifs of worry that I had yesterday. So I will complete my morning and intend for contemplation and ease and peace today. Uncanny. How easy. That's how it was yesterday. It was so... it was delicious. And, you know, today's, I don't know, travelogue might be completely different, but whether I'm running around or able to sit quietly and write for a couple of hours, the information ain't going nowhere. It's right here. Ready. So it's been my job and my mission and my desire and my honor to do this work as an energetic master, as one of the first souls here, as a grandmother. And yes, the greater general population need me to shut this down, clamp it down tight before I go walking around. Yeah, no more. No more. I'll set intention instead with this energy. I'll play with not only how it's received, but how it runs, how it sounds. How there's so much that can be done. I don't know if this is part of that synchronized event. I don't know. I was told last night it is, but who knows? All I know is that I was told last night that, you know, it was a big night, and it'll be a big day, and you're going to have wings in the morning. And I do. I can feel them. I've felt them on and off for years, but this is different. I want to close by saying that, you know, I had made it a metaphor, I think. I don't want to stay here if I can't be partnered. I want to make sure it's languaged for others who are feeling this way because they're whales and they miss being among whales, or they're just tired and lonely and want to be held by someone who understands. I understand now I'm sufficient. I am so utterly and completely and physically and spiritually and solically loved, supported, known, seen, recognized, loved. Not only by the source of all creation, but by legions of light. And so many human beings. people I have loved in my life. They've come to me, and I've come to them. On time. Purposefully. Appropriately. And this has been a work in evolution. There's been no one on this planet who could move as fast, as willingly. And this was internal. It had to be individual, private, singular act. I haven't had this good withheld from me. I haven't wanted it. I wouldn't have known what to do with another energetic master. I do now. My fear of dying, closely related to that. Abandonment issues. I haven't been abandoned. There's nothing to fear. God is with me. And they keep saying, the last week, we are here and we are here. Over and over they say that to me sometimes. We are here and we are here. There are those who can see this as evidence that it's not real. Yeah, okay. Being able to access that so quickly. It's evidence of my porousness. It's evidence of my maturity. It's evidence of my work. To close, I realized last night, once again, I'm in this place where I'm adrift from people. I feel disinterested in so much that used to fascinate me, and I realized, oh, that's what this next part is. Oh, I don't have to make myself go to places where the chances are high that I will meet someone of like mind. Well, obviously that's just more enjoyable. So yeah, it's not about, I'll go places where the dating pool is greater. Oh, ew. No. Honey, my whale's gonna swim up beside me and we're gonna know each other. I've had other whales. They just haven't come along for the ride. But yeah, it's just not an issue. Whales recognize other whales. Penguins recognize other penguins. No good is being withheld me. I am not withholding my good for myself. Grandmother, Margaretha, a meditation from very, very long ago that culminated in an unnatural wind blowing like an explosion against that house and cracking windows shut. Punctuation. is done. It is done. And that was when I was actually healing my body and my forward lineage's body of, certain disease states. But it was then that I was given the vision of how this began. It's not just my writing. My writing is an end product of my life. It's easy to say that I'm a writer. Yeah, I am. But what I've been writing the last several years, it's a travelogue. It's a journal of visits I have made while still in flesh. So the recordings are interesting, they are coded, and they are helpful. And I received most of the information early, and then there's been this easing into it. So that's great. That's a wonderful thing. And now it's more just no longer feeling like a victim socially and just doing things that sound like fun and not doing things that don't sound like fun, and being okay with the pure expression. It's okay. I like how I express. And I like that there are people around me who like how I express. Thank you, lovelies. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, unnamed friend. Thank you, everyone who's helped me. All right. Oh, I can't believe how much time passed. It was just 4 minutes. Oh my. Okay. Well, there it is. It doesn't surprise me this is on the 25th of January. 5 years ago, it started for me. I was going to get fired again for fucking up again. And it wasn't a fuck up. But they didn't like me. And they wanted me to leave. But they wanted to punish me first. They wanted to humiliate me first. They wanted to get me back on the path first. And so they wanted me to sign documentation that said, yeah, that they basically have permission to treat me any way they want because I'm a fuck up. And I'm outside that room before it begins. And I think, not again. I don't want to do this again. Another example of just being fucking hated and just barely tolerated. No. This is what nursing's become to me, and I don't want to do it anymore. And so I was outside in that hallway, and I had just seen my friend Norma, and she had talked about breathing light into a person's heart, and I thought, well, this might not be a bad idea to do that at this moment. And I actually breathed green into my heart, but the thing is that it was beating, and as it was beating, it was green, and then I realized that the blood was turning green, and it was being pumped through my body, and I realized I was green, and then I could just feel this green, and it went around. I was in a skyscraper. It went around that hallway and met me, and I knew something about myself I didn't before. And then I realized, wait a minute, it's not just the hallway that's green. Those people in that room are green too. The ones who want to help me. How am I going to work this out? Because I realized they loved me and they were just trying to do their best and solving a problem the way it always is solved. So with just such a softness and such power, I walked in that room and said, I don't want to do this. I don't even know if I want to be a nurse anymore. But I'm not going to sign your piece of paper. I'm not going to trouble you anymore. I expect that you're not going to take food out of my kid's mouth or mine because you have an axe to grind. So if someone calls and asks if I'm an okay worker, I expect that you'll speak highly of me. Because you worked me hard enough. I had enough merit up until now. But no, I'm not doing this dance anymore. I collected my check and I left. 5 years ago. There's a bridge. I've been on that bridge. I've described the view. I've described what it looks like when you go back. And what it feels like to move forward on that bridge. There is a bridge, and once across, there is new life. I and many of my friends are living, breathing, biological proof that this is true. And we stand with thousands soon hundreds of thousands. There's a bridge. Once across, there is new life. And in my new life expression, I'm Grandma, an energetic master. No longer putting myself down for that. Proud. Happy. In agreement. So, 3434. Oh, it's so pretty. All right. Wow, January 25th. I get my wings. I get to sing tonight. And, I don't know. I get another day. Okay. All right. Since I'm here, and this is where I'm at today, then I am going to enjoy it. I hope that you are experiencing your own profound miracles that are maybe so personal that you can't even contemplate breathing them to anyone else. Try. Show yourself some respect. Show yourself that you have some courage. Try. Selah.